So you've jumped into Outbreak, but you're looking for a little bit more to do in between those main objectives. Well, in this video, we're going to be going over every side Easter egg / side objective in Outbreak, so you can make the most out of every region and difficulty level before you progress up, because there's some obvious things and some not so obvious things. So let's jump into things, and if you find this video useful, feel free to leave a like rating as well, as it really helps out the channel. So let's start with the least obvious, and this is creepy crying girl orb Easter egg. Now, most of these side Easter eggs will appear as markers on your overworld map, but this one won't. You'll have to explore all around the map until you hear this creepy laughter and this prompt on your mini-map that looks like a circle. You can find this on all 3 Outbreak maps, but this is an example on Alpine. It was on top of this base surfaces, and you shoot it a few times, it will scream and start moving and drop a load of free points, which is really useful when you're first starting your Outbreak games, as points is very hard to come by. Now, you're going to want to follow this as it moves across to its next location, because if you don't follow it, it will disappear and you will not be able to find this thing unless you explore and hear for that laughter again. But the second time, it was here in this base cabin, so again, I shot it and it drops a load of points and moves for the second time. Once it's here in this third location and shoot it, it will completely destroy, giving you the final remnants of the free points, as well as giving you the contents of a golden loot chest. So this includes items such as rare and common salvage, chance at a tier 4 weapon, as well as the potential for perks and score streaks. And here I got the war machine. For a task that takes you about 2 minutes, that can nearly double your points, it's definitely worth doing, especially on the earlier difficulty levels of Outbreak, where points are definitely going to come in handy for making it easier. The next Easter egg is going to be the dragon head, which you can find on your mini-map as a dragon head, and around the map somewhere there will be a dragon relic machine that will cost 500 points for you to use, and in doing so will spawn a dragon head. Very similar to Darius and Drag, it's going to create a small circle which looks like the Ring of Fire circle, and within that circle, any zombies that run in will become infused with this weird pinky purple smoke, which means if you kill those zombies, they will go towards the dragon and count towards this challenge. Now, the dragon is going to need to eat between 15 to 20 zombies, and once it's taken enough zombie souls, the dragon head will go back into the machine, and the machine will rocket up into the sky, leaving behind it a golden loot chest for you, which is the rarest chest that you can get in the game, and is equivalent to the loot chest that you get from the Easter eggs on D Machine and Firebase C to get, you know, a free perk, which you'll get from this, as well as potentially the wonder weapon and other high-tiered weapons. Third Easter egg is a secret locked golden loot chest, which will be somewhere on the map marked by this marker, which looks like a T with a box underneath. When you go up to it, it will prompt you to confront the dark ether to prove you are worthy, and in doing so, it's going to spawn in a load of boss zombies, and this is going to be really hectic depending on what difficulty level you are. There's going to be tons of panzers, there's going to be tons of hellhounds, which are very dangerous because they can nip at your health very quickly and literally explode in your face, as well as other bosses like the Tempest and the Manglers, which will shoot at you from long range. However, once you've completely wiped all of the bosses from this little mini wave, the energy that's keeping this golden chest locked will be unlocked for you to open, and inside you'll have a chance at getting the wonder weapons, which are the Die Shockwave and the Ray K, as well as free perks and the potential to get a tier 4 or higher weapon, as well as salvage. And the last and final side Easter egg is going to be marked on your map by this skull, which looks like it's on top of 2 smaller skulls. Going to this marker will take you to a soldier who's lying with a recording that you'll need to play, and once it is done, you will see some beams of light coming from the sky where a load of boss zombies have spawned in. Now, if this hasn't spawned near you, don't worry, just look on your mini-map for the same skull icon, as that's going to be where the bosses are. If you aren't close to them, they're just going to be lurking around waiting for your presence. Again, depending on what difficulty level you are, will determine how difficult this fight is going to be, but all you need to do is take out all of the bosses that spawned from these beams of light, and when you kill the final zombie in this boss wave, it is going to drop a few items for you, including a guaranteed random perk, as well as common and rare salvage, and the chance of a fairly strong tiered weapon. And this last side Easter egg is completely random, and this is a return of the jump scare that was on D Machine. Now, this can be found in a specific hut in each of the 3 regions in Outbreak, and you'll discover it at pure random, where it will fly towards your screen screaming at you, and if you shoot this thing whilst it's coming towards you, it will have a chance of dropping you a free score streak. Sadly, in this gameplay, I didn't shoot at it because it was my first time coming across it and I got spooked, but if you shoot it in time, it will drop you some goodies. That's going to about wrap it up. If you enjoyed this video, you learned something new, go ahead and leave a like rating. Let me know if you've discovered anything I've not mentioned in this video. But I've got a ton more Outbreak videos, guides, and coverage on my channel, so be sure to subscribe and check the playlist link below. If you love zombie posters, I have an incredible Cold War Zombies poster that's just launched that you can grab via the link in the description. It is a full-on movie-sized poster, double-ended, with Park in D Machina and Samantha Maxis in the Dark Ether. You can have it up whichever way you want. It looks fantastic. If you want to grab one, there is a link in the description, along with my Cold War Zombies perk poster pack that now contains the Tombstone perk as well. Thank you for watching. I'll see you soon.